brain. Madam Story's got a point, and if you let him explain, it's the pun of all puns, get a plane with Papa Wayne. Rum tapping the vein, and I'm minutes bringing pain. MHOG secreting, leaving a stain. You ain't as dope as us, bitch. Stay in your lane.
And welcome back to the Metalhead God podcast. I am your host, Wade, and sitting beside me on either side of me,
Kyle.
And
Big Daddy ass. I don't know why I went with that. Like, I was trying to go with something, and I was
Timon's mama.
I'm sorry.
We got
I'm
fat
sorry.
meerkats in the building.
That's
Like,
fucking great.
I didn't realize I was talking to Slim Rogers.
Slim Rogers over here. Slim Rogers. Hey, what's happening, y'all?
I thought he was about to give us a rock.
Well, Kyle's back. Kyle's back.
Whoa, Wayne Barris! Let me tell you something about The Rock. The rest of the shit, slap your candy ass.
Oh, here we go.
Yes.
Well, everybody, Kyle came back. He's back from
I am here. Yes,
the promised land.
I have traveled, and I have stories. It's good. It's been a good time. Every city has an autistic kid, or I'm sorry,
just one
form of Asperger's. Yes, just one. Every city has an Asperger's.
You mean the one that performs, right?
Yes.
I got you. All right.
Yes. Yeah, that's what I meant. Not just.
They only have one.
The only Asperger person in LA.
So Asperger's is not that bad. It's only so many. It's not too bad.
I'm listening. I'm like, why is he giving us a bit?
No.
This is an opening bit. Like,
I
did
really
a little traveling,
like,
folks, and it turns out every city has an Asperger's.
Hey, let him go. I was loving it. I was feeling this shit, man. And
you could have made a really.
I had to make that known just because I'm like, wow, everybody's got one. Yeah.
But that's all right. They need to make funny too.
Yeah. This night, I think his stint is actually he really likes comedy, so it's not Nickelodeon or anything. It's not like 90s anything. It's more of comedy. So, but it's
boats.
I don't know what he means by Nickelodeon, but it's okay.
No, 90s. Fucking everything in that stint of the 90s.
Do you mean that his brain,
his niche?
I got you. All right.
I'm sorry, I wasn't too clear. The guy in LA, his niche is comedy because that's all there is. That's all
he wants to do, right?
It fucking He says that he stays at a place called Marty's. Marty's is a nice little club where people go in and work out. As I was there, fucking Damian Wayans Jr. He was there.
Awesome.
Just chilling there. Just chilling. Me.
You should have shown him your drawings.
You should have walked up to him and said, "Hey, man. Hey."
Oh, I didn't even bring my drawings.
Hey, you look just like your dad.
He looks exactly. he looks exactly like his daddy.
Yeah. And you sound like him too.
He does vocally, but his delivery's a little different. Thankfully, because if he was because you don't
want to be a mirror image of him.
No,
that's a hard fucking shoot.
The things that he talks about is kind of similar to what I talk about, like crazy goofy shit.
I don't know what that was, but the world just dropped.
Get along well.
Yeah.
No, I saw on his Instagram he was drawing like Naruto characters and stuff like that.
Oh yeah,
and I was like, man, that's pretty good.
Huh? Yeah, I realize I'm older than a lot of them out there.
Yeah, you're an old fucker, dude.
How old are you?
I'm about to be 32 in March.
You just reaching that point where all of a sudden you fucking like...
You see all the youngsters popping up. That's the problem.
Well, no, you start like making number comparisons. Like the other day, well, not the other day, a couple months ago, I was listening to my favorite comedy album, which is Dave Attell's Skanks for the Memories. And at one point, he mentions, I'd never noticed before, he mentions he's 37. I was like, oh, fuck. I was like, we the same goddamn age. I haven't done shit, and this dude did like an album that like affected me greatly. And he wasn't new when he did this. This is
yeah.
So you at that age
do that,
where
man,
it's gonna get fucked up.
When you're doing a lot of music stuff too, like when I don't know what the fuck this is doing, but anyway, when you do a lot of music stuff, like when you go talk to new bands and stuff, and you realize some of these kids can't even get in the clubs that you put them in. Like I booked these bands and they're like 18-year-old kids. I'm like, oh fuck, shit. I remember those days. And I'm like, fuck.
And sometimes
man.
You'll be like living with a girl and you'll realize that she's younger than you were when you started working.
Yeah, well, sometimes at least some people live with girls.
Technically, I do too.
Yeah, but she's your mother.
Yeah.
I live with my aunt too.
Are you hitting both of them?
You gotta be stupid ass.
I mean, sometimes I gotta backhand them. I mean, in my defense, they should know when to listen.
Yeah, true.
No,
This motherfucker here.
no, but you really are. Yeah, like that's the thing. Like you hear when you're younger that like when you turn 30, that's when you just freak out. Everything's different. But when you turn 30, it's really not that different. Nah, But at some point in your early 30s, people start reminding you like you're getting older. Like I think one of the first ones that I noticed was somebody mentioned when like Yu-Gi-Oh was like 15 or 20 years old or something. Or maybe it was Pokemon. And I was like, oh shit, you joking?
Well, fuck, dude. Pokemon's it's pushing 25, I think.
Yeah,
I'm saying like that was one of the first times. This was a few years
23.
ago.
Yeah, Pokemon's pushing a long time, man. It's been out there.
I'm just saying, like that was one of the first things where I was like, "Wow, how is that? No, it can't be that old."
Yeah, it's pretty fucking crazy, man. It really is when you look at things and you remember when your favorite TV show came out and when you were a kid and all of a sudden you look at it and you go, "Fuck, that's 30 years
most
ago."
Most of them are good, but most of them it's like, damn. I'm glad we've upgraded on color and technology when it comes to all these new cartoons and shit now. Because, man, them old ones.
Kyle, you don't want to get started because Wayne's just going to sit here and start complaining. I don't know if you heard the episode your brother was on.
The last, no, I haven't listened to him lately.
In my defense, your brother had my back.
Oh, yeah, the three of them were just sitting there complaining like, cartoons these days suck and blah blah blah.
Not all cartoons are good.
Hey,
like just certain ones.
Not all cartoons were good back then either. There was plenty of shitty ones then too. And some of the ones that I loved the most when I was a kid, like I saw later and they were fucking garbage. Like one of them, I'll never forget. Like it was legendary in my head. Like it was the fucking cartoon. It was Laser Tag. It lasted one season.
I don't remember.
One season.
I don't remember Laser Tag the cartoon at all.
Man.
It was the kind of cartoon that could only exist in the 80s. So basically, in the future,
lots of color,
like laser,
lots of like really, like color, like purple.
No, I mean conceptually.
Oh, gotcha.
They're like in the future, like laser tag is the world. Okay, so this.
Well, that's probably when the laser tag guns first came out. So they were like, you know what, we need to fucking have something.
Well,
that's what they did.
That's why Transformers and GI Joe happened.
Yeah.
So this chick from the future has to go into the past and protect her ancestors. So she takes like the laser tag gun and the vest and all that, and I think she brought a couple of extras that they had to kind of like divide up. And but like the gun had magic powers, like it could like levitate people.
Dude, I just want to say you were talking about one of the greatest cartoons ever made, and I need to watch it now. It sounds incredible.
It does. You might be able to find it.
Not anymore. What he explained
sounds good.
Did not sound good at all.
Look, motherfucker, you watch.
Like it should be more of live action.
Do you watch Yu-Gi-Oh?
It's not.
Do you watch Yu-Gi-Oh?
No.
Or do you watch what is it, Dragon Ball Z?
My thing was Beyblade. Oh yeah, but yeah, I do watch.
I mean, come on, you watch some dudes who like turns into fire and thinks he's like all cool and shit.
Well,
yeah.
That doesn't automatically.
That's amazing because that's kung fu. This is. They're shooting lasers.
I don't think
there
Wayne's
are
gonna
lasers.
like this either. If I'm gonna try and find it, and I don't think you're gonna.
I'll watch it. Yeah, I probably won't, but I'm just saying. I'd like to see it.
By the way, I'm gonna put it out there.
I'm just defending you that you
Dragon
like that.
Ball Z. I liked that when I was 8.
Well, you were a fucking smart 8-year-old. I don't know what the fuck happened to you.
I'm gonna put it out there. I don't like Dragon Ball Z anymore.
I never really watched it.
I liked it when it came out, but it really
was a good
is
in the moment cartoon. I still like it. I still watch the fuck out of it.
I've never watched an episode of Dragon Ball Z ever.
That was my era.
To watch it
that was my era. That's why. That was when I came home from school.
I grew up with. Well, not grew up with it, but I watched it when it came out too. I watched a lot. I watched most of it, but it's just like I don't like. There's no context to it. Like people post this like, fucking Dragon Ball and Vegeta. I'm like, what the fuck is Goku? Goku and Vegeta versus the Marvel Universe. You take one side, I'll take the other. And I'm just like, no. I was like, the only reason that would work is because the Dragon Ball Z is so fucking stupid because every season there's an unbeatable enemy who's conquered galaxies.
Well, there has to be a beatable enemy.
No, they're unbeatable.
Yeah,
they're all unbeatable.
All
so
of them.
Goku's like,
they come from different planets and shit.
Right.
And
So
they
Goku's
crush
like,
planets. They ball them
let me
bitches
go
up.
train.
Wow, man. So this is
Goku
realistic.
Goku does some push-ups.
Hyperbolic training.
He eats some beans.
He goes to the hyperbolic chamber.
And he's just he's almost unbeatable. But his deal is if he gets beat, then he levels up.
He gotta go.
Every time he gets beat,
Wait a
he
minute.
levels up.
Wait a minute. So
Like,
they're
like,
actual
each
levels.
matter he gets.
Yeah. Like,
Okay, so many
numbered
levels.
levels.
Yeah, so many levels.
So like in the I think it was the second or the third
It was
season.
the Kai Force Way. The first, if you go on like from the levels he's came from the Kaioken, the Kaioken to Super
I don't
Saiyan.
even know this.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Oh, okay.
Well, I'm trying to. Oh, you know the
Saiyan,
specific levels.
yeah.
Okay.
Saiyan,
So
Super- yeah.
there was this legendary.
Wow.
He's an alien called a Saiyan. So there's this legend that there used to exist Super Saiyans.
Okay,
But
so that's what that
the
is.
universe
Okay.
hasn't seen them in years. So to
Vegeta's
beat
the
this
Prince of all
one,
Saiyans. I am the Prince of all Saiyans. I'm sorry, guys.
Kyle's really into this shit. So, like, to beat this one enemy that's unbeatable, it's fucking unbeatable, Frieza, Goku has to go Super Saiyan, and he does. But then there's another season. There's another season. So the next unbeatable enemy comes along, and guess what he has to do? He has to go Super Saiyan 2.
Yeah.
Whoa.
That's what they call it. There's Super Saiyan 3. There's a version of Super Saiyan with two Super Saiyans because more Super
It's
Saiyans
fusion.
showed up.
It's fusion.
There's two Super Saiyan
You can fuse together. Fuse,
Literally,
Sean.
they
God.
jump into each other.
It's
in-
not a jump. You got it's strategical. You have to do.
Strategical.
There's a certain type
You gotta
of
do
moves
a
that you gotta
dance.
do, and it's gotta be
It's the
exact.
gayest thing ever.
And you point your fingers at each other, and you touch fingers.
They
you
literally-
touch tips.
they
Yeah, you
touch
literally
tips.
touch tips.
You do a little dance,
Yeah.
and then you jump into each other. And
Wow.
you fuse, and you become Super Saiyan Fusion.
Yeah,
And then there's like Ultimate Super Saiyan and Ultimate Super Saiyan 2. Every season and every movie, it's like,
It's God.
Oh, there's a
mode
Super
now.
Saiyan
There's Super
God
Saiyan
now.
God now.
Yeah, there's.
Yeah.
I know there is a God one because there's
That's a movie.
there's a Funko Pop after
Right.
him, and he's worth like $500.
So people go insane for this shit, and I'm like, it's dumb though.
Man.
Like
I
you can't tell me the Super Saiyan is God.
All right, I got a
See,
question.
that's
You know?
like people getting on Disney with you though. I know a dude that he still's mad I haven't seen any of the episodes yet because he just wants to
Of what?
nerd out with me of Super Saiyan, the new Super Saiyan God, the newest Super Saiyan. I mean,
God
the new,
Goku.
Dragon Ball Z God, the new the new Dragon.
So you
Ball
think
Z
I'm gonna
that
get
they have
mad at you
out.
because you didn't see a Disney movie?
No, but it's the level of intensity that he has. For,
Oh no, I don't.
for
let
that,
me, let me.
for that you have. Okay.
It's
Super.
not
I'm
that.
sorry, Dragon Ball
It's
Z
not
Super
that.
is
It's
the
not
newest
that.
one.
I'm not suggesting that you shouldn't like it that much. I'm just saying that I just don't like stories where there's no levels. Like
that's
you can't tell
got-
me that somebody's unbeatable and then you beat them, and then there's somebody unbeatable. Well, no.
I got a question. What's a gold Frieza?
Okay, so Frieza's died like 9 times.
All right,
Frieza's
all right.
Big. That's his latest level.
Is gold?
This motherfucker literally has been evaporated.
Yeah,
'Cause I had a-
they had to put him back together.
Because I have a gold
pieces
Frieza
of
pop
him.
somewhere.
Yeah, you got the gold Frieza.
Yeah, he's worth
So-
about 70, so I got him somewhere in this building.
So it just like I just can't get into something where there's no like reasonable like explanation. Like
It really got people's it kept me watching it because they always, you would get to the point where it'd be like, oh, we about to fight, and they charging up and it'd be like, all right, catch it on the next show. And it's like, motherfucker. And then the next show, they don't even show none of the fight. They show like a whole backstory.
They show a
and some
backstory.
dumb shit.
Yeah.
So,
there's
so
only
what they
like
do?
8 minutes of story in every episode.
Wait. So you're telling me what they're doing is they are doing what The Walking Dead does to people. They got this big build up at one episode. They get ready to kill somebody, and then they say catch you on the next episode. The next episode you go to, and it's nothing to do with any of those people. It's all other people in the other stories.
There's still new story. Like
I'm just saying the way he explained it.
Yeah, but there's still new story in The Walking Dead. In Dragon Ball Z, there's entire like 3 episodes where
for the same story.
No. Let me explain. So one battle might take place over the course of like 15 episodes. Okay,
yeah, that's about 2
one
weeks.
battle.
Yeah, that's good. Mm-hmm.
And like they'll have like entire like sections, like 3 episodes where it's just one of the characters having a monologue with himself about how he has to win this, and like other characters around him saying, Goku's gonna lose. Like, no, Goku's gonna pull through. Like, it's like they hooked you. Like, I watched them, but it's really bad. Like, it's kind of insane.
There was like a whole 2 weeks where fucking Goku died, and he had to instead of fucking using the Dragon Balls to save him and bring him back to Earth, he was like, nah, I'm gonna just run down from Dragon's Way. And basically Dragon's Way is this long ass fucking dragon tail from like wherever he goes to, like heaven, I guess, back to Earth, and it took him like the rest of the week to get there.
And let's not forget your everybody's favorite character, the most racist character in the history of everything, Mr. What's his name? The big like
the big black dude that's up there,
the big mammy thing in the sky.
Oh yeah, fucking
it's Mr. Tum Tum or something like that. There's this giant black alien thing in heaven that looks like a mammy doll.
Is he pink?
No, he's black.
He's black.
Who's the big
he's black
fat
with
pink
big
thing?
red lips. Oh, Majin Buu.
Majin Buu.
Okay.
That's what it got really done. Majin Buu's a genie.
He's had stages. He's now a little black kid now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He's, because it went from Buu to Majin Buu to Kid Buu. So basically, he went from a fat dude to a fucking skin lean dude to a child that was busting people's ass, and then you had to kill him, and then he turned into this little black Indian kid, and it was like, oh, what?
He's a black Indian.
He's something. He's something. He's not pink no more.
He must have good hair.
He does. He had good hair, and he brown. He
got that good hair.
So it's either how.
All right. So now that we broke down all this mess,
it's not.
We didn't even talk about California at all.
I know. Wait. We'll get to California in a minute. We'll give Kyle the rest of the show if he wants.
It never rains in Southern California.
But I do have an announcement. It's pretty good. From Rum.
Pregnant again?
From Rum.
Oh.
No, not that one. Rum did. He was talking about
he was getting
the new job. Well, he accepted the job.
All right.
And so Rum will be moving to North Carolina now permanently. Yep, that's where the job is located. So
okay.
So he's pretty excited about it. He called me today and told me about it and said it looks like it's gonna be a good thing for him. So good job, Rum.
Yeah.
North Kakalaki.
So and he said he's well, folks, like the show could be interesting for next year because Rum's doing some world traveling apparently.
Shout out Petey Pablo.
Peter Pablo.
What
the fuck are you talking
North
about?
Carolina.
I got you. All right, whatever. Jesus Christ.
I hope this means Rum will be in less mortal danger.
Yeah, I think so.
At least on Rum's scale.
Because Rum seems like he gets into some crazy shit.
He does. He will be recording some messages for us actually because he's doing a lot of traveling in the next couple weeks.
I don't think we're gonna get those while he's traveling because the internet does not work that well.
Well, he's gonna be sending them via email instead of what he was talking about it, so it may work a little easier. I don't know.
Well, I'm just saying, like on the boat, like the internet's expensive and it don't work that well. Like you'll sit there for an hour trying to fucking check your fucking Facebook. That's not gonna get you. Because it's like per minute, like like $5 for 15 minutes or whatever. So.
Right. Well, but whatever he can do, if he wants to send them, he can. If not, we'll have some clips from Rum eventually. He's going to do a bunch from different places that he's going, and he's going to record them on his phone and send them to us. So we'll have some updates.
Should just record some video and post it on the YouTube page.
He may do that too.
So no, but that's good. That's good news. I mean, hopefully he'll still be able to be on the show regularly. But
yeah, he said it'll probably be less time away, so that's probably good.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's gonna be it'll be a little shaky at first, I'm sure.
Shaky.
But after that, he'll
A
be
little
fine.
palsy. It'll be a little palsy.
Yeah, a little bit. Or we can call it
Michael J. He'll
that's
be a
what I'm about
little,
to-
he'll be a little Michael J. We'll be all right.
a little Michael
What?
J.
Michael J. Fox.
And Super Saiyan.
Oh,
Seisan,
yeah, I didn't know what you were doing.
Oh, I'm
though.
sorry.
I was like, is that something I'm supposed to get? Like, what?
It'll be a little J. Foxy. A little J. That's
I
Jamie
gotcha.
Foxx. All right. Look.
Oh.
I guess you gotta say Michael J. Fox, huh? A little Michael J. Foxy.
Yeah.
Well, you're not saying Michael Jamie Foxx because that'd be really funny. You can put those together. George Michael
What,
Jamie
are you
Foxx.
suggesting that Michael J. Fox and Jamie Foxx should go Super Saiyan Fusion? Yes!
Yeah, then there would be George Michael Jamie Foxx.
George Michael Jamie Foxx.
Yes, I don't know.
George Michael Jamie Foxx. Oh, George of the Jungle.
No, George.
Careless Whisper.
Clooney?
Yeah, the guy who died.
George Clooney didn't die.
No, George Michael did.
Oh, I see what you did there. George Michael Jamie Foxx.
Yes, and if you add a boy in front of it, it really gives you like 4 people.
Boy George Michael Jamie Foxx. That's good.
Hey, don't you ever. Don't put George Michael and Boy George in the same boat. No.
Why? They probably have been.
No. Absolutely
You should
not.
name the
I refuse to
episode that.
believe that.
Boy George
George-
Michael Jamie
I
Foxx.
believe,
I like it.
Yes, indeed. Yes,
I believe
indeed.
that George Michael has better taste than Boy George.
I doubt it.
Have you seen Boy George lately?
Yeah, he's on the Celebrity Apprentice. He looks all right. Not too bad.
Maybe he changed up his style. For a while, his hair was paint.
No, he's not. He doesn't look like that
I'm
anymore.
not kidding. He had like this weird paint thing going on. It was like
I don't know what you're
it
talking
was
about.
like if a white person decided to have cornrows, and I know occasionally white people decide to do that. I don't know why, but instead of
'cause it's
actually
supposed to be
braiding
cool.
your hair, he just used paint.
Paint.
Yeah,
That's cool.
it's fucking weird.
Why?
You didn't see it.
Doesn't matter. It's okay.
Quit fucking defending Culture Club. Fuck that motherfucker.
I'm still
Come
thinking
on.
about how amazing that name is.
That could be the name of this episode.
That's what fucking Doug Benson does. He does a whole bunch of stuff like that.
Oh, no
You have
shit?
to
I had
call
no
it-
idea.
Where you add it at the, like to end of a movie. If you take a movie or something like that and say it's or I was watching Airborne, I would say the air up there, and it'd be like the air up.
The airborne up there.
Yeah, something like that. You just add more to it at the end.
It's called making a sentence, Kyle.
No, it's not not making sense.
By the
I haven't
way-
listened to Doug Benson in a while.
So, as a little coincidence, we would talk. Like I was explaining Surf Ninjas to y'all a while back.
Yeah, right. And he knew who the guy
He-
was. Yeah.
Yeah, because
Ernie
he's
J.
seen it. He loves that movie.
Yeah.
Well, by coincidence,
Super Saiyan,
one of my favorite shows, How Did This Get Made, is doing Surf Ninjas.
Are you fucking serious?
That's what I sent you.
That's what that was.
They're doing-
I looked that
they're
up.
doing-
I didn't know what the fuck
They're
that
doing
was.
Airborne and Surf Ninjas on some of their live shows.
Where do we see
Airborne
this?
and Surf Ninjas?
Yes.
I just explained to these motherfuckers yesterday. That's why I said the air up there. Because I was like, oh man, they got skate. Because I put my skates on.
What the fuck
after
is
the show
Airborne?
yesterday.
Airborne was this movie from the
Airborne was a
90s
skate movie.
where a dude
a
came
surfer.
from
He came from California. He came from Hollywood,
Right.
California, and went over to
Minnesota or
There you
something.
go. And it was cold and shit. And so they do things different. They ice hockey instead of
Right.
surfing and shit. And Jack Black is on it. And fucking
Oh, yeah.
Seth Green. Seth Green is also
Seth
in
Green's
that
the cousin.
motherfucker. Yeah.
But so basically, the idea is like he doesn't fit in because he's a surf guy. So there's kind of that old '90s trope of like there's the jock
That's why I
who's
got
got
me
the
some
hot
K2s.
girlfriend who's
Yep.
like like you
But
can't hang or something.
Surfer
like that.
dude from Cali
You know?
comes and he's smooth with the long hair. He gets all the bitches wet. Of course.
So in order to fit in, like somebody
This is
catches him like rollerblading.
Yeah.
And he's like
he rollerblades.
He's like, wasn't he like ninja rollerblading or something like
He was
that?
rollerblading down hills with his friend. He was just fucking rollerblading.
Okay.
Just for no reason.
And so it turns out there's this big tournament coming down where two rival gangs are gonna rollerblade.
Wait. There's a rollerblade gang war.
Yeah, it's like Brink. Come on.
So to
Keep up.
he's too old for that.
I'm lost.
I know
here.
what you're talking about. I know
Oh.
Break, but so in order to fit in, he joins the gang, and
Fucking peer pressure.
Spoiler
Well,
alert. Spoiler alert. He wins the whole. And actually, I'm be honest with you. That trick at the end.
At the
that
end,
he
it's so
wins,
dope. It's so dope.
It's so fucking badass.
It's
I'll
like
be
a
honest.
Jackie Chan
You know
movie.
what it is? You remember when we was in Dallas and Scott was like, "I'm gonna jump from this rooftop to that rooftop on the parking garage." That's how the fucking movie ends.
He fucking jumps off
He's
a
like,
truck
he's
on,
stuck.
off I think it's
It's like a
parking
car.
garage.
Like he uses a car for leverage.
And he jumps off, and there's a truck, an 18-wheeler at the bottom, like unloading stuff. And he jumps, and he fucking lands on that motherfucker. Real stunt. Had to be real because the guy you can see in the movie fucks up. He does not land. It's another shot. It's another shot that he taken. He rolls off after that. But it's like, oh my god! And boom! Right after that, it got me some aggressive.
This is one of those
inline
90 movies that you just like. It's a stupid concept, but it's an awesome movie.
I watched it last night. I watched it
really?
last night. Yeah, just
Okay.
because I had to watch.
I
it
hadn't
again,
seen that
'cause we
movie.
was talking about it.
I need to find this movie.
Oh, so
It's,
good.
it's not hard. I don't think it's
no,
on
it's
Blu-ray,
not.
but it's on DVD. We could definitely find it on.
I had
DVD.
I found it on Fire Stick. Kevin Bacon.
So it's called
was the
Airborne.
guy in The Air Up There, which was different, which was a very racist movie. This motherfucker went to Africa to go get some Nigerians to go see if he could go ahead and draft them into.
Bring
I
back
think what you
slavery?
mean is he went to Africa to get some
Nigerians.
Nigers.
Yeah, it's not Africa. He went somewhere.
I really like. Sometimes I think
did
about
he
shit like
go?
that. Like if you go back in time to like when they still had slavery, I love to see like
man.
somebody learning about the world for the first time, like some like rich like slave owner, and coming across like names in Africa. Like, wait, they got a place called Nigerians. Like, somebody's done that. Somebody's done that recently.
Most likely.
How do you pronounce that? No, it's Niger.
I
I don't think so. I don't think so. I think you're wrong. But
So, California.
Yes.
So tell us some stories from this lovely
look.
land you call
Doc,
California.
tell us about the famous people that you met on the first night.
There it is. It's like, all right, say movie, Doctor Strange. And then Doctor Strange Land of the Lost. Something like that. See,
I got you. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
okay.
that. And then, Lost City of New Orleans.
Lost in
any
space.
movies. Yeah,
So the
there you
goal
go.
is to. Oh, I get it.
Doctor
Like
Strange Land
Space
I got
of
it.
the Lost in
Invaders.
Space Invaders.
That's
There
what you.
go.
That's what you meant by
Yeah.
Kevin Bacon. Like you meant like 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon, like connections.
Yeah, something like that.
I got you.
Ah, yes, and then Kevin Bacon. I don't know. Well, the Air Up There and Airborne, I always get confused of which one was which because I always think of Airborne as the Air Up There, thinking that the Air Up There is the guy jumping off.
well,
the
hold on a
fucking-
minute,
the car
though.
onto the truck.
Hold
at
on.
the end, and so that's why I always get them confused.
One is completely different. One's a skate
know.
movie. The other one's beating
I
black
know.
people.
And they're not beating black people. They're basketball. It's basketball.
Oh, it's basketball. So he's going.
I'm sorry, I didn't explain it.
Wait, yeah, because it sounded like it was a
The Air
racist
Up
ass
There-
movie.
The Air Up There is a basketball movie.
All right.
Basically, he goes and he recruits there was somewhere like Ghana or some shit. I don't know.
I don't know what the fuck.
Was that next to Rhea?
Nah, Rio was
Because I heard
was next
I heard
to die.
Kevin Bacon has spent a lot of time in Ghana and Rhea.
Is next to die.
So anyway,
Y'all got a problem.
So, but you met some pretty famous people on your first
Yeah,
night.
man, it was a blast. I got out there. I wanted to take acid on the plane, but then I sold it. So I was like, all right, well, I got a little cash on me, and I went out there, and the first person I ran into was Joe Rogan. I was like, oh shit, look at Joe Rogan, and is that a word? Coily.
Well,
Yes,
Coily,
it
yeah.
is. I don't know if you're using it right, but yeah.
Am I not? Some
It don't
of
matter.
that
You-
sort,
you-
right.
you go, brother. You
Yeah.
go, brother.
I was, I was in there. And I was like, oh, and I felt like a fucking little 6th grader. I was like, hey, and I fucking waited. I put my head down real quick, and I walked past, and I went and put my bags in this room in the back because I had like all access at the time, but it was nice. I got to sit in and watch Aziz on stage. I got to watch Ian Edwards. I also got to watch Joe up there. First night, get to see them all in the original room, just going over shit. Jeff Garland was in there. Fun times. Then usually they do their spots every day during the week at the not the original room, the other room. It's some other room. I forget.
I've never
It's like
actually
a smaller
been to
room
this.
or something.
Now there's like three. There's 3 rooms in there. There's the original room, the belly room. There's a viewing room where you just go watch it, and there's this other room. I forget the other room. It's right there when you get in, and that's where everybody else, all the other people, like when they're not in the original rooms, that's where they're at on that stage, and you just sit in and just watch. It's like, oh god, y'all are just here, and everybody's just there's a big friendship that happens down there, but
Not like here.
yeah, not like you got there's certain people that are real salty out there, and it's like, oh, you being a cunt for no reason. Like there's certain people that you feel.
Are you trying to say it's mostly the women?
No.
I wouldn't.
No, it's
No, because they're
I'm just
very
asking. I'm just
lovable out
asking.
there.
If
But
you
I
listen
did.
to-
I did have to deal like with my saltiness. It was with a chick, and I was like, hey, every time I was in her presence, it just didn't feel. It didn't feel right, because I came out there and I knew a whole lot of people already just for the fact that I listened to a lot of podcasts and shit.
Right,
And
right.
people love that. They're like, what? The history. I was like, yeah. And from me knowing who I know already, that was all. I already got connected to everybody as soon as I got there. And so, once I was chilling, I see her, and it just, I got on this person's show, but the whole time it still didn't feel like, oh, you really gonna fuck with it if I come out here.
I think I get it. I think so. What you're saying is like, you came in and you had an instant connection, whereas other people have to kind of like work their way up and
for
earn
it. Yeah.
And so maybe this person was kind of pissed at you, like, who the fuck is this? Like, he just gets
Right.
off the plane and
Right.
is coming to fucking.
She's like, look at this motherfucker coming in and taking my shit. I've been here all this time. Yeah.
Yeah. Basically like that, motherfucker.
It does sound like some woman shit, though.
Yeah.
Thank
you. Cut me short too. Cut me short like a motherfucker. Said, all right, I'm gonna give you this much time. I was like, all right, cool, man. She half that time up. I was like, damn, I already had something planned. Like I can't even. Now I feel like I'm not even. It doesn't feel like I gave my best because it just stopped in the middle. I was like, all right, let me get the fuck out of here. Then.
So, did you talk with? I mean, obviously, it's gonna be a little harder to talk to people like Rogan and all that, like one-on-one.
No, I didn't. I
but-
purposely didn't talk to Rogan because I didn't want to be that person.
You don't want to be that person. Yeah.
Yeah. But at the end, I asked for that picture. I was like, well, I didn't ask for that picture. I asked Red Band. I was like, hey, Red Band, I want to take a picture with you guys. And everybody out here, the only 2 people I really want to take a picture with. Everybody else, I didn't give a fuck. I was like, it's cool. So.
Well, you didn't want to take a picture with Jeff Garland?
No, I didn't run into Jeff like
I'm
that.
just
Or
I didn't run into
Aziz.
Jeff like that. I've seen a few people like Big J was out there, Bert was out there.
You could have touched Bert Price's titties while you were talking. Like,
Actually, funny thing, fucking Big J. I was telling him about this last night. He 2 occasions, like two daily separate occasions. Just fucking he poked this dude in the dick.
it's a little funny the way you explained it, when you just didn't leave out the details.
Yeah, I left out a lot of details.
Because you make it sound like he was just like,
Hey, dude, what's
like,
happening?
I'm just gonna
your
poke
dick.
that dude in the fucking dick right now.
See, the first night he was on Kill Tony, and like the dude wears the suit, and the suit is it's fitted, and it's got his junk showing a little bit. It's just a whole bunch of balls and some shit. And fucking Big J was like, "What the fuck is going on down there?" And there was bantering back and forth with him because it's on Kill Tony, and basically after
Right.
they do it, they just rib him, and like somebody else pointed it out. Fucking Big J was like, come here, man, come here, let me then. Boop, boop, and just poked him. And like, it's like, whoa, you just gonna poke this man. He was all with it. And like, not the next day, but like the day after, saw him again, same suit. It's like Big J's like, come on, buddy, come on, bring it in, let me see it.
You can't wear the same suit to the same place.
Suit,
Not the next
same
day.
suit. Like
Maybe a week later.
they got motherfuckers that stay in character out there, and I can't stand it. I was like, nah. Like I ran this second day out there, motherfuckers. All right, I said that. OG Bobby Love. All right, I don't know who. You could look him up on Instagram. Motherfucker got like so many followers, but he's only following like 94 people, and he got like 16 posts of him in the same suit. being a pimp. I'm like, what the fuck? So he outside in this same suit. Like, I see him in this suit. Talk about he ran from a dog or some shit. He was getting chased by a dog. What he was saying was funny. He was saying some funny shit. But I'm like, nah, nigga, this is, son. Like, we can't be friends, son. I'm not gonna be friends with you.
Look at you, Shubs LA. You told some motherfucker, nah, bro, we can't be friends.
I'm not.
Nah, Hollywood now, bitch.
You,
no, you can't blame somebody for staying in character.
Oh my
God. The thing is, like, if you look at, like, what the fuck is his name? Fucking.
Emerald?
Oh no! Like
Dice.
Dice. If you look at Dice, that's an act.
Yeah,
that's an act, but nobody knows it. Yeah. And the same thing with fucking Larry the Cable Guy. Even though he's called Larry the Cable Guy, everyone thinks they don't think Dan Whitley is a person. They think he grew up like that. That's who he is. It's not. He doesn't speak like that at all.
Go for it. Bobcat as well. Bobcat stopped though.
Yeah.
Bobcat wasn't that yeah, right, you guys. He stopped.
He wasn't like literally retarded.
But
that's the thing. Like, if you're gonna do a gimmick, you kind of do have to sell it. You can't. Yeah. You can't be a part time. Because if you break the reality, if you break the show with reality, it's not funny anymore.
That's true, but also reality is like we don't live like Doug Funny. You know, we don't all have the same outfits day by day. That outfit that he had,
I'll give you that. Like, you can't wear the same outfit every day.
Change that up, dude. When do you wash this? Like, this is it's a fitted outfit. You outside this wall.
Maybe it's more fucked up than that. Maybe he has like all his clothes are the same.
Yeah,
outfit.
maybe he's got like 40 of those.
I don't know. It looks like it'd be hard to find 40 of that same ridiculous outfit.
maybe there were only 40 copies of it, and he bought all of them. Maybe he walked into a store one day, saw an entire rack of the same outfit, and was like, "I've discovered my point in life."
You know what?
I don't know.
I'll let you see.
That's pretty odd. Yeah, but we all saw the picture on Facebook, and obviously I'm a big fan of Rogan. You know, Shiny Happy Jihad is one of my favorite albums.
Love it.
And that's pretty cool. I mean, I would
monkeys from space.
I wouldn't know what Brian Redband looks like to save my life, but you know, I mean, I know.
I thought everybody would be taller. I thought everybody would be taller.
Rogan short,
huh?
Rogan short.
Yeah, so is Tony.
Okay, Tony Hinchcliffe. Right.
Yeah, he's not. I thought he'd be that taller. Slim, dapper looking guy. I was like, oh, you look like you come from money. Yeah, he just looks well groomed. Like, you see a lot of people out there, he just looks, out of everybody's like, oh, you always come out just looking dapper. Okay. Like, everybody else, you know who's who out there. They stand out. Usually with crowds or, you know, they're always the person that people gather around the most.
Right.
Yeah. And you got people you get a lot of looks because motherfuckers is like, you know, wondering who you are, but then when you say certain things like, oh, come on, or most of the time,
wow, how did you introduce yourself to a lot of these people?
Most of the time,
your friend? What's your friend's name? We don't know.
Punky Johnson.
Punky Johnson.
Yeah.
How did Punky?
Well, she was like, hey,
sorry.
She from New Orleans, okay? So
I assume.
Yeah, basically everybody. I just start talking, and people like, hey, where you from? New Orleans. Who you here with? Oh, I came with Punky. I know. Come on here. What you want? I was like, you know. So it was nice. She's well connected in there. She's
a hierarchy.
A paid regular. She just became a paid regular, and she's been on the grind. It's a grind out there, and she's put in the time. She's paid her dues. So, you know, I didn't want nothing handed to me.
Kyle Wayne doesn't know any of what you're talking about right now.
I do.
You understand how the comedy store works? All right.
I do.
I'm sorry.
Perfect. Listen to him. Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a little frustrating. I got so frustrated just because of the whole potluck situation. You know, I don't.
Yeah, that sounds like a really weird fucking thing to do.
I'm not a guy. I don't believe in luck and shit, but you know, luck is around. That's OG Bobby Love. But you know, it's just.
You know what? I don't know if he's funny on stage, but he's funny fucking on his Instagram.
Dude, he looks like a fucking throwback to the 70s, dude.
Yeah, swole, just.
He looks like
fucking,
he looks like Anthony Mackie went to a shitty costume party.
Does anybody know who that is?
The Falcon.
No, I know who it was.
Oh, okay.
I was making sure everybody else knew.
He unfollowed some people. Ain't that
Ooh,
arrogant?
was it you?
No, I did not follow him. I did not do that at all.
Come on, that's your boy.
Because y'all ain't friends.
Not my boy.
You touched his dick. You said so.
You should post on his fucking Instagram. You should be like, nah, man, we can't be friends.
No, you should post on it. I saw somebody touch your dick.
Every video, every picture, you should just write, nah, man, same suit. Nah.
Do you ever
Again,
change
another one?
that?
We can't do this. Nah, we can't.
You must have poor hygiene, and that's just not acceptable.
Oh man, he had some chicks with him, and chicks was like, yeah, man, he pays me well, $50 every Friday. I was like, that's terrible, but that's funny if you go along with the gimmick. Also, I'm not about to pay any of that because you just a lot of titties. She just a lot of titties out there. I keep mentioning this everywhere. I've been
just a lot of titties.
A lot of titties.
First of all, that's
They don't have
the name of the
anything
episode.
else.
A lot of titties. Nah, nothing else. Like they dress dumb.
It's California.
Like, it's Cali. Yeah, that's why I gotta keep saying it. It's Cali. Motherfuckers dress just eccentric, just out of the way. I'm like, why would you put that with that together? It doesn't look like it goes. You know, everything's top revealing, but you know they wear loose baggy pants. So I'm like, where the ass at? That's what I want to know.
Okay,
I'm
well, if
we
you
all
want
know your
ass,
ass,
you got to
man.
go to New York.
That's
LA's titties, and New York is ass.
Ain't nothing. Just
That's the name of the episode.
I'm like, bitches out there look like their back hurt. Just all bitches. Just look like your back hurt. Just got a lot of titties. Just so much. I'm like, I don't care for any of
What
that.
consists of a lot of titties?
A lot of titties. Like one chick smaller than me with like babies on their chest.
Just solid babies.
Yeah, just fucking like I got two sides. I got two Bjorns and I got some. I got infants in each baby Bjorn. You know,
Look at the Bjorns on that one.
Yeah,
This motherfucker says Bjorn.
Bjorn. Yeah, like they were just hanging. Basically.
Well, it could be worse.
No bra. They don't like wearing bras, so you know it's just floppy titties. Just they had some white girls out there that was like, oh, please cycle, please keep cycling. Like the motherfuckers that cycle, yeah, I've seen at least 3 of them that say, I'm a cyclist. I'm like, that's what y'all do out here? Y'all cycle? All right.
Dances are good too if you want the ass.
Cute old booties. Cute booties. On one of my Instagrams, I had to point her out. I was like, "Oh, bitch, you fine." I was trying to show her. She heard me cross the corner. I think I might have been loud. I was loud. Most of the time, I was loud wherever I was going.
Well, you are loud in general.
Yeah.
I do. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You know what
And
it
that's
is?
not
You know what it
an
is?
offensive thing.
I'm gonna tell you
saying
why.
you are.
I'm gonna tell you why you're loud. It's because you're black. No, it's not because you're black. No, it's because in your mind you think of yourself as a short person, and so you feel like to get attention, you have to be louder than the people you think of as big people.
Just because I'm speaking up most of the time.
That's not true.
I think that's why.
Well, do you honestly think?
Sound needs to travel.
Cause you think Kyle's looking up at us going, "Hey!"
I think so.
Because he thinks his voice
Y'all a
is
lot
conscious.
further away. It might sound normal to
I
y'all.
don't think it's conscious. I don't think it's conscious. But I think when you were younger and you were littler, like especially like in high school, I bet you felt like you had to compete for attention.
He was a fucking cheerleader. How did he have to compete with anything?
I got it after a while. I didn't want any more attention because it was bad attention.
I'm right about everything.
I got the wrong attention. I was like, I don't want all this. This is
Fine, you
terrible.
lied because you're black then. Oh.
But man, everybody out there everybody's hustling out there. It is just a big hustle city, and like they don't like you to out hustle them. Like if they come up to you to try to hustle you and you try to hustle them back, they get mad. They don't like that. They don't like that at all. I had this dude that came up to me. He was like, "Hey man," because they know I'm not from there. Because you know they see my hair and shit. Everybody like my hair. And a lot of people, I like your hair. They had some Mexicans like, woo! I like your hair.
Wait, please repeat that.
That's Mexican women. They were in the bar. They were like,
Oh, no. Repeat what you
Like your
said.
hair?
No,
Yeah.
you said there was some Mexicans. Woo!
Mexicans. Yeah, some Mexicans. They were like, woo, because they like
Thank
my
you.
hair. But yeah, they were Mexican women. describe what Mexican.
They're just some dudes that were like
most people out there of Latin descent or whatever.
Well, yeah.
You mean?
But
It's kind of like both
mean?
ways. If you go to New York, it's mostly Latin people. If you go to California, it's mostly Latin people.
None of them are Latin. That drives me nuts.
I just felt
You
like
just
saying
wish you were
Latin.
Latino.
Yeah, we're just using it that. That's all.
I know.
I just
you know what
Latin or Spaniard. I was either
you know
gonna
what
use one of
Hispanic
those
people
two
are?
words.
They're Indians. That's what they are, and they were Asians at one point.
Yeah, this guy.
You know what actual like
I wasn't for it.
You know what actual Spanish people look like? They're white. That's because they're from Spain.
They're from Spain. Yes, I get it.
Some of them have blonde hair.
Get it.
I'm just saying, like that. Like,
They speak the language of love.
and they don't even speak Latin.
Was that French?
That's not Latin.
French? No, I think Spanish is the language of love.
No, actually, I think it was French.
I'd
No,
say
French is the language of love. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
That's the
Thank
nickname
you.
for it. Yeah.
No,
Yes. Yes.
no. I like. I didn't learn.
It doesn't
I didn't
mean.
learn
It
French.
doesn't mean you.
I do like you saying no in that way, but
No,
it's funny, but you're wrong.
You were very wrong on
Spanish,
that,
the
dude.
language of love.
No.
Yes.
Spanish.
I think
men-
East Germanic is the language of love.
East.
9. You're going to oven.
I have a list.
And your name is on it.
Into the chamber. Take off the gas mask.
No, you leave the gas mask on.
Well, I'm glad you had a good time out there. You know, I'd like to. You know, obviously, you need to get out there a little more and actually get some. You know, I wish you could have gotten like on stage at
The comedy store.
At the comedy store.
that was the goal.
Yeah, the thing is, like out there's actual competition, so that it forces you to improve. And out here, like there's rivalries, but there's not actual competition. Speaking of which, DC was telling me something last night. And I don't know why these things that you leave out that you don't tell us. That I don't understand.
I have a tendency to do that. Usually, I don't know that I leave it out until somebody tells me that I left it out.
So DC was telling me because I was discussing some projects.
He does see a lot of things that way though, and most of the time niggas didn't leave shit out. He just didn't ask.
Oh, he didn't do that. He didn't point out that you didn't tell us. He just was telling me something.
No, but
he pointed out because that fucking Kyle, he's hiding shit from y'all.
Yeah, because Kyle don't really think of us as family.
I know.
We love him.
We preached this on a show that he probably didn't listen to of how much of a family we considered him, and he's just like, fuck those motherfuckers.
But nah, DC was telling me that y'all Young Funny, your comedy group, like y'all called out another comedy group of black comedians that have been talking shit about y'all for like a comedy like
competition.
battle.
Yeah, we sure did do this.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about it?
Oh, well, basically, there's another group in the city of black comics, more of an urban scene of comics, called the Piss Your Pants Group. And
which is, by the way, a fucking terrible name. He told me that. Well, I don't know what the fuck. Yeah, he was like, "You want to go see Piss Your Pants?" No, I don't. No, I don't. My name's not Donald Trump. I don't want to see Piss Your Pants.
It consists of
which, as we said before, has nothing to do with pee.
I don't even listen to politics, but there's a lot of PP stuff going on with Donald Trump. I'm not really sure what that is.
I can explain it to you later if you want. It don't matter.
But yeah, it consists of one of the homies, Mark Caesar. He's actually on the Second Line show with me.
Oh, that guy! I've seen the battle thing on Facebook. I've witnessed a few things said back and forth from a couple guys.
Mark Caesar, comedian Nonsense, Frank White, Shervy, and Brady, Jive Brady. I believe that's Piss Your Pants. I think I might be wrong about this, but I don't know.
It don't matter.
That's
they call themselves Piss Your Pants. So
yeah, that's their.
So you called them out.
Side.
What was supposed to happen?
Well, I'm just kind of. I haven't really. Well, just the whole thing. Yeah, I haven't really said much, but DC and Geneva really go in on it. They really give it to them. They they had a show that they were supposed to put together that they put together, but we also picked a date for when this battle should go down. And it was like, nah, we ain't gonna be here. We gotta do this. We gotta do such and such. I'm gonna be out of town promoting this other show. I got a show on that date. I can't do that. And then when that date comes about, they got a show on that date.
You know what you should do?
And we was like, whoa, son, how you just booked this show, but we already have agreed on battling this day, but you
know what you should
say
do?
you weren't gonna be here.
You know, if you loved us as much as we love you, and you shared things with us, you could have came to us, and we would have suggested that we could set something up and get a club and do a day and try and record it. And if they don't show up, then we'll just have a fucking show anyway.
Well, see, that's like that whole
comedy war,
fucking,
motherfucker.
Well, see, that's like that Mayweather Pacquiao situation. You know, we've been wanting to get with them, but they're avoiding us.
Oh no, I'm saying set the date like a few months in advance. Just put it out there that you're calling them out, that you'll be there, like literally like your two rival gangs. Like, we're gonna be on 4th Street next Sunday. If you're a pussy, you're gonna stay home. But if you're as hard as you say you are, be there Sunday. That's what I would do, but that's just me.
Yeah.
Because I say talk shit, get hit.
Well, we'll see what they do.
Man.
And you heard it here first, folks. We will wait and see what they do. Sounds like both comedy troops are a bunch of pussies to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm going to call y'all both out. Fuck.
Because I'm sitting here saying, like, I got you back. I'll be on stage with you.
Right, man. We'll stand up there.
I'll get like 50 white people, and then they'll really call you a white comedian. It'll be like,
it'll be like Wu-Tang and shit, but white people.
It'll be White Tang.
White Tang.
Ain't that the stuff we send to like space? Tang?
Glass.
No.
Just Tang.
Yeah, it would just be Tang. Tang. That's sad.
White
So
Tang
sad.
ain't nothing to drink with.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway.
Yeah, like
like
that.
that. I did
That's
like
pretty good. It's not too bad. Yeah. No, I think you guys should.
Every once in a
Ooh, that
while,
is
like,
pretty good.
Kyle actually laughed at my jokes, but a lot of times he's like, yeah.
He looks at you.
I don't know if he knows that I noticed that, but
Yeah, he looks at you like this and goes, "Let the professional do this."
Oh man, I had to go inside last night when dude was doing this thing. I was like, because usually when you hear shit, it makes you. It's an awkward feeling when you know somebody's doing a bit outside, and it's like it's not funny.
Kyle is talking about our open mic we had last night.
Yeah, I don't like if this is a normal conversation, man. We have a normal conversation, but if you want to go up on stage, say that shit for the stage, man.
I think it's permissible if you preface it by saying, like, I'm, you know, like, we're talking about this, but I actually got a bit that I'm working on, and then you explain that you're doing a bit. But it's weird when somebody's like, it's like somebody's trying to sell you something when you're just talking.
Right.
You know?
Right.
It's like if you're hanging out with somebody and they're an insurance salesman, in the middle of a conversation, they're like, say, bro, you got life insurance?
You hurt your leg?
You know?
You hurt your leg?
It's like, man,
Affleck.
this ain't got nothing to do with these skates I got on.
Were you wearing
But
skates
actually,
last
it's more
night?
like everybody else is an insurance salesman as well. So it's like, yeah, motherfucker,
You know-
I got life insurance.
You know, we had Kyle do a backflip one time in Babylon. I remember that. I think that was for the Goat and Your Mom show, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
I wasn't there.
This time you wore skates.
I was outside with skates. I didn't have them inside. I'll be wearing skates tonight at Dragon's Den for the Talk Nerdy to Me, though.
But you've done skates. You've done backflips. You've worn Speedos.
Yeah.
You paint your face.
Yes.
I want you to do all that at once and do a backflip.
Okay. If I had some rollerblades, I could definitely backflip in some skates. But those are heavy. Those are heavy. Those quad skates.
So here first. I'm gonna have Rum challenge him.
Nah, Rum's gonna fall down some stairs. That just gonna come out of nowhere. Nah, we don't.
No, if Rum tries that, like, your house will catch fire.
That's so true. That is so true. Oh man.
Rum just gets into some shit.
Oh, dude, does he ever? That poor guy.
They're just clumsy people in the world, huh? They're just people. Not saying that Rum's clumsy, but like
He called you out, Rum. You clumsy
they have
motherfucker.
certain people that are just clumsy. Like they can't help but to be clumsy. Like
I don't think Rum is clumsy.
He's
I think
not
he's
necessarily
accident prone.
wrong. Yeah.
Here's the thing.
Now there's people like that.
When
too.
you hear people talk about there's no such thing as luck, that's bullshit. There's some people that are sort of like a confluence of events that things just happen to them.
Mm-hmm.
Rum's not clumsy. It's just that he's like a magnet for weird, fucked up shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so he's met a ton of celebrities. You know, and there's celebrities that legitimately know who he is and hate his fucking guts.
Ooh.
Because he's had incidents with them.
Bobcat Goldthwait for being one
He's
of them.
one of them. He had an ice cream fight with Bobcat Goldthwait.
Wow.
You gotta reach back at the MHOG archives to hear that story, folks.
It's actually really fucking funny, so you should check it out.
And it's, again, sounds fake. It's not. It happened.
I don't know.
Basically, Bobcat Goldthwait was like,
He insulted his wife.
yeah, Amy was working at like a yogurt place or something, or an ice cream place
in the airport.
and Bobcat Goldthwait started throwing like spoons at her or something. It was something. No, marshmallows or something like that.
or something. Yeah.
And Rum was like, I don't think they were married at the time. I think
They were just dating. Yeah, they were just dating.
And Rum's like,
Get the fuck away from my girl,
you
dude.
didn't. Like I've set motherfuckers on fire before. Like
I don't give a fuck who you are or what police academy you went to, motherfucker.
Rum is legitimately the scariest MHOG member. Like he doesn't come across that way, but
He's so awesome.
but like the reason everybody calls him the Rum Guy is because he has to fucking hide his identity.
That's right. Yeah, no one even knows his real name.
He's but so just weird shit like is just drawn to him, you know.
I've had there's a little kid. He has no nerve endings, so he couldn't feel pain. And like
That's a superpower.
Every other, yeah, it kind of was, but every
I mean,
other,
you can't jizz, but
it was terrible because every other week he'd have like a broken limb, like
Right, because he didn't feel when it happened.
Yeah, so like I guess he had no fear at all either. So you know, the one day he had his fucking leg all the way up to the thigh in a cast. It's like, damn, dude, what are you doing like that? Like another time he came, complete arm, all the way up to the shoulder. I'm like, come on, son.
so you saying like he was doing fucked up shit because he couldn't feel?
Yeah,
That's like a death wish, though.
Maybe he felt like he needed
He
to
was
go.
a cool little kid, though. He was cool. He would do some awesome shit. Like, just some shit, you know, accident prone. Like,
Man,
it wasn't that he was clumsy. He'd do cool shit, and sometimes that cool shit
That is
backfires.
a fucked up thing, though. Like, because he couldn't feel pleasure either. So
Right.
I mean, he probably ended up doing a lot.
You know
of
what's
drugs.
crazy? You're talking about some people doing weird shit. Is like I saw a video the other day of a blind man who is a skateboarder.
Does he use Echo?
He uses a fucking his cane. He uses his cane, and he fucking does flip tricks and all kind of crazy shit on a skateboard.
Oh yeah, well I'm pretty sure if flip tricks. Now if you said going up vert ramps and shit.
No, he does that shit too.
What?
Yeah,
Like gets air.
yeah, it's pretty fucking impressive.
I have to see this.
Like he does grinds and street stuff and slides down rails and shit, and he's blind.
How blind?
Like can't see, motherfucker.
They got a comedian in the city. His name is Blowfish, and
Didn't he die?
No, not that guy.
No, dude, the hit's going down tonight, dude. Shut the fuck up.
No.
I'm stupid ass.
There was a guy. There was an old black gentleman who did like
Blowfish,
stuff
comedian
on stage.
Blowfish.
Yeah, he was Blowfish. He
Nah,
died.
this is another guy from the city. He's blind, but he wasn't blind his whole life. He just
Blowfish
kinda,
stealing motherfuckers'
he kinda went
names.
blind a little bit. He can't see shit, but he can see. You know,
That don't make sense, Kyle.
He's got like cataracts or some shit.
something like that. Like his vision
He's
is.
he's
like,
visually
you could be
impaired.
here. Yeah.
He's visually impaired. He's got certain amount of visuals. He can see
I like
shadows.
how
and
Wayne's
stuff
been
like
taking
that.
this personally. Like, no, motherfucker, I know Blowfish. I fucking know Blowfish.
I'm just trying
There's
to
a personal family
help.
friend, and he fucking died.
I'm trying to help.
This motherfucker's a liar.
out.
I don't know. This motherfucker took Blowfish's name. That
He
motherfucker's
did.
dead.
He did. Fuck that dude. That
But
blind
yeah,
motherfucker.
So,
Really
so
upset
he's
about
just skating around like that, huh?
Yeah, it was pretty neat. I'll send you the video.
Speaking of skating, I've been watching a lot of people just ride downhill on some rollerblade and shit. It's soothing to me.
That's
to
good.
see that. Knowing that we don't have hills and ones. You
Right,
can't really do that with our streets down here.
Well, you can kind of ride down the potholes that we have.
Yeah, that's terrible. You don't want to fall like that.
I got a couple things that I want to mention
Sinkholes.
before we close
Depart.
out.
Well,
Yeah, 'cause
what
I
are
know
those?
Kyle's gotta get
yeah, he's
going
got to
soon.
run pretty soon because he's got to go
Gotta get
play
makeup
with some
on.
girls.
Yes, indeed. That's
One
gonna-
of them, if you can call them that. One of,
They're
it's
nerds.
It's 2017.
They're the best.
Yeah,
they're
sure
the,
they are.
Yeah.
I believe
They're
it.
the
One of these things actually, actually was the thing that made me think like, man, maybe I'll go on stage like yesterday. Like, I didn't do it. I didn't go on
Cosplayers
stage.
making a lot of money.
Not that, no. So let me find the story.
Way to be prepared.
Cosplayers make so much money.
Be prepared.
It's ridiculous. Still talking about that.
So there's
nuts.
this college in Massachusetts. I don't remember the name of it, but it's a small college.
Super
and
prepared.
It's one of the
Has anyone
colleges
farted on
that.
mic before?
What?
Has anyone ever farted on mic before on the show?
No. Why would you
leaned
like
into
to?
the microphone and rip one?
Yeah, well, just have it pick up.
No.
You saying you got a fart?
Well, I did, but I didn't think it could be silent. Sorry, it was silent.
Oh,
I
okay.
was
Well, go ahead. It did not pick up. Thank you.
Somebody
You're
was
good.
prepared. So is this college in Massachusetts, a small college, and they did the thing where they have all the transgenders want transgender bathrooms now. So they said, all right. So they took these family bathrooms where people with kids go in, and they changed them out, and now they're all gender bathrooms. So anyone of any gender can go in that bathroom and use it, and
which is you should do that anyway. Oh, y'all want to complain? Boom, now it's unisex. Here you go.
Yeah, well, the problem is that because that like these people aren't going to be satisfied with anything. They just want to make noise. So of course they issued a complaint and are trying.
Not enough bathrooms or something like that.
They said the bathrooms aren't good enough.
What do you mean the bathrooms aren't good enough?
Like the stalls aren't high
You're going
enough.
in there to take a shit, motherfucker.
What?
Let me explain what happened. So like the stalls aren't high enough, and like they said, like sometimes they run out of toilet paper, which sometimes bathrooms do. And one of the complaints I thought was interesting because they were like, and there's no availability of feminine hygiene products. To which I was thinking like, well then why don't they just switch genders?
That's fucking terrible.
I mean that's a logical like. Look, if you're saying you can just switch genders,
Go for it.
then
Well, just
you don't
switch
need
to gender.
tampons. Just be a boy for a little bit, and then go
a
someplace
little
where they had tampons, and you can switch back and be a woman again.
Yeah, there you go. 98% of the bathrooms in the United States don't have fucking feminine products in them.
I
A
saw this.
public restroom does
I saw
not
this-
do that. They're
I
not
s-
there for you, assholes. You go to shit and piss. You're lucky they got toilet paper in the motherfucker.
I saw some bitch on Twitter that was trying to like talk shit about you all right?
Yeah, I was just trying to crack my back.
Okay, I thought you were like sending me smoke signals or something.
No.
She was trying to like make a point about like women's reproductive rights and all this bullshit that they're always talking about, and she said if men could have babies, there would be birth control in vending machines. And I wrote back and I was like, there are, bitch, it's called condoms.
Yeah. There you go. Take that.
That's awesome. I like that. That was good.
Do the jaw thing after that. If you do that as a bit, do that mouth thing you did. That is good. You
Why?
did some mouth things. That's the arrogance after it. That's what it seems like.
Oh, because I was leaning the mic like this.
That would be a real you should use that.
You did some mouth shit just now. I was like,
I thought about
take
going
that.
on stage last night, but
I
I was
actually-
kind of riled up in the afternoons, but then I was like, you literally just wrote all this shit like 5 minutes ago, and you're gonna do it in like 4 hours. I'm like, that's probably not a good idea.
Fuck, what
Kyle
you
does
call
that in like 2 minutes.
it? Fucking old boy went up there and just for
And
his
stole
first
people's
time,
jokes
Hey, look, let me tell you.
and used jokes that weren't jokes.
Yeah.
It couldn't have been any worse than the last one.
The last
The last open mic that I had gone to, remember?
The one where I bombed.
Oh, no, not you.
yeah.
The one where I was talking about like I had pee in the bottle, and people were like, I don't know what to do.
No, not that one, because you never even finished that story.
Yeah, you just be stopping.
You just like, all right, I just got pee in the bottle, I'm gonna leave
Didn't I
now.
sing at some point too?
No, you did that when you were digging in your belly that one time, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to take a picture with your shirt up.
Yeah, I know you took pictures of me. Thank you for that. I was like, this motherfucker got me on video. I thought it was family.
Well, that's what family does.
Family right there, man.
So,
family moments.
I did want to mention real quick that tomorrow is actually like the 15th anniversary of like a very important day in my life. It's the 15th anniversary of the first day I was in the Disney college program.
Oh wow!
You know, it's
awesome.
It's probably the sort of the turning point in my life. I'd argue, yeah. A lot of my life started.
I'd argue against you.
That's pretty good,
I
dude.
said I'd argue against you. Because you said I'd argue. I said I'd argue against you. Then.
Okay, I thought you actually had an argument. I was like, all right, bring it. I was like, I guess we ain't family. Shit.
No, that's awesome, dude. That's 15 years, huh?
Yeah.
That's fucking cool.
It's crazy. Getting older.
Yeah, you are getting old. So am I, and so
close.
is Kyle.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying it was pretty close to half my life ago now. I'm 37. It's 15 years ago. It's not quite half my life, but that's up there.
If it was 15 years ago and you're 37, it's more than half your life, right?
No, I'd be 44 when it was. I was 22 at the time.
Oh, gotcha. All
I'd be
right,
44.
all right.
But it's not that far from it. So
It's pretty crazy, dude. Pretty fucking crazy.
Anything else that we want to talk about? Or?
I can't think of anything really.
Kyle's got to get
new
going.
Mario
We got-
was nice.
The what?
Oh, Super Mario Odyssey.
Odyssey. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. The Switch looks nice, man. I'm pretty fucking
All
sold
I know
on it.
is I looked at it and it looked like Grand Theft Auto. So I just want to know: is Mario gonna bang a toadstool?
No, but I hope you can like.
It reminds me of Mario 64 a little bit.
A little bit. It's
with more of an open
It's
world.
supposed to, because that's what the guy said. He said it was it's been 30 years since that game came out.
64 Mario 64 changed the fucking game.
It did.
Oh
it
my
did.
god. That was my. You know how many times that was one of the Marios that you went back and played again and again and again, just to beat it again and again.
To be honest with you, like the last time I really loved Mario, the last game that I really loved was
Paper
Super
Mario?
Mario World.
That was my last
I
one
like
too.
the old school platformer stuff.
Super Mario World was my hands down was probably the best.
Did
one
y'all
I've ever
play
played.
Super Mario Run?
No,
No.
I've seen it though.
Shit was dumb.
Yeah, I've seen
It was
that
weak.
they had the Mario breakdowns, and I was like,
And
"Run!" I never seen
The
it.
thing that
Yeah, it's
tripped
a
me
fucking
out is,
iPhone or a phone thing.
well, the thing is, like, it's free at first, then you got to pay a certain amount, and I don't know if you have to pay after that. You know, like, this is all I need to do. Fucking take Super Mario Brothers 3, charge me fucking like $8, I'll fucking pay it. Just put it. It can't be that hard. It's an 8-bit game. Can't be that hard to fucking put on the iPhone. Just fucking put it on there. That's it. I'll play it.
Well, I can tell you what. Have you seen the Switch's games?
No,
They look like fucking memory cards.
They have
They're very little. They're
the
like that.
cartridges. You mean?
Yeah, they look like DS games almost, like really small.
Oh, yeah. My brother said it was gonna be preloaded. I was like, no, man, it's a whole new system.
Yeah, it's not preloaded. He's thinking about the Nintendo Classic thing, the NES Classic.
Yeah.
That's a preloaded. We actually have one in the living room.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they were showing the difference between the Wii U Zelda and the Switch's Zelda, the comparison of the graphics. I was like, oh, okay.
Well,
It's a big
Fletch
difference.
was telling me that the game Breath of the Wild, is that what it's called? That's been developing for like 6 years or something like that.
Yeah, it has. It's been a
So
long
basically,
time.
Skyward Sword came out in the middle of their development of this game.
Yeah.
That's why the graphics are better.
Yeah.
Because they took like years to do it.
And I tell you what, it looks really good.
Is that the dude with that big old fucking griffin? Is that game?
No. He's talking about the Zelda game,
Okay.
Well-
Zelda game.
which looks spectacular.
Oh yeah, it looks really cool. It's the best looking Zelda game of all time.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sold on the Switch. I don't like the aspect of it. You can pull it up and do stupid things with it.
My thing is
But-
Nintendo just needs to fucking just start doing just software.
They need to do what Sega did. And look, Sega is now on Nintendo.
Yeah.
They releasing
my-
a fucking
my
thing
thing
with
is, like-
Sonic.
I'm not getting a fucking Nintendo Switch, but I'd like to play Mario Odyssey. I'd like to play Zelda. I'm not getting a Nintendo Switch. If you had it available on PlayStation 4, I'd fucking buy it. And that's
But that's not
why I'm
gonna.
like,
It's not gonna. They're not gonna do that, dude.
though.
It's a whole.
I get it.
Whole nother company.
That's why I'm saying
It's gonna be for the
like
kids.
they should just switch to doing software and then just do ports to like Xbox and PlayStation.
But they probably would never do that either.
I get that. I'm just saying that's what they need to
PlayStation
do.
had that Switch though, that'd be something else. If PlayStation just changed their remote to a Switch remote,
If
where
PlayStation,
you
if
wouldn't
PlayStation
have
would
to get
change their
my
fucking.
tongs,
I wouldn't want that. You know how expensive like the pro controller for the Switch is like $70.
Dude, let me tell you something. If the fucking if PlayStation would change their controller to look like an Xbox controller, I would own one already. I fucking hate the controllers on the PlayStation. This shit is stupid.
Oh no,
It's uncomfortable.
The
I'm fine
Xbox
with it.
controller's way too bulky.
How come you ain't added me on your fucking PlayStation account?
Oh,
your brother and I are
You
connected.
know what? I just turned my PlayStation back on yesterday, and I went to go play Uncharted 4. Turned it back off because I was like, it's too late. I gotta go to sleep. So I put in a movie.
Well, I'll play with you one day.
Yeah, I need to
I
get
haven't
back
played it
into
yet.
playing. I haven't played shit. I haven't played shit in a while, and I got so many games I need to beat.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
So, all right. I guess we should end it. Kyle's got to get going.
Yep, Kyle's got to get going. Stay with some titties or something. Whatever he's gonna do.
Yes. I'm gonna go feed.
Well, anyway, I was your host Wayne.
I'm Kyle.
And I'm whatever I said the first time.
I think it was Big Daddy Adam or some
Hey,
shit.
Daddy. Whatever. Some dumb shit.
Yeah, and remember, ladies and gentlemen, to keep it metal.
I'd like to welcome all you freaks to the metal hand of God. Metal hand of God. I'd like to welcome all you freaks to the metal hand of God. Metal hand of God. I'd like to welcome all you freaks to the metal hand of God. We some nerds with the urge to purge on some ride. Show them the dick print, then hit him with the rod. The love doctor tell you how to get the Ichabod. Crane, Adam Rowe, Kyle and Wayne. How do they maintain when they clinically insane? We keep it so metal that we speaking your refrain. Adam Story got a point, and if you let him explain, it's the pun of all puns, get a plan with Papa Wayne. Rum tapping the vein, and 9 minutes bringing pain. MHOG secreting, leaving a stain. You ain't as dope as us, bitch. Stay in your lane. Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah! Oh yeah!
Okay then. That's it.
Get the fuck